And we're loading down to the game. So, farming for Kole have already panned out, and I have gotten her into 80 out of 80 talents at 788. Fortunately, I ran out of resin, and I still haven't. We're gonna start farming for her once we have triple crowned her. We're gonna start farming her artifacts once we have crowned her. So for today, we're doing the Archon quest, and I've spread a lot of feedback from my friends that it's a lot. It's a bummer. It's long. So let's see how many acts will we finish. Let's see if what's gonna happen. And yeah, I'm using electric traveler for once. It's the second time I think I've used the electric traveler. And let's continue the quest, shall we? Let's start the quest. Holy shit. I Oh, good luck me. Anyway.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case.
Well,
Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
I think we should not bother her, Paimon.
It looks like she's meditating or something. If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly.
Yeah, she's gonna be pissed. Oh, no.
Oh! What a lovely smell! It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all. Huh?
Is that my
What's
game
the
or
matter?
is it?
You don't look too good.
Oh, am I hallucinating?
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Oh my, the green.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on, wake up.
Yeah, sure. He just fell down. Yeah, sure. Sure, I guess. Oh, this is the tree we saw, right? In the trailer. This kind of reminds me of. Oh, what anime is that? Wait, I totally forgot what anime. What's the start? The start of this. for the quest. Huh. What a weird. Is someone know? I guess not. Forget me?
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now. Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master
that's
is
Kale.
extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to
Of
be alright,
course.
then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh,
Uh,
are you awake now? Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
oh my god, Paimon. Where am I?
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is. This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I
Oh.
found you passed out during our patrol, so we
Oh.
brought you here.
You're so precious.
Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
Taste in my mouth is. We didn't. Where is it? It's something we ate or they gave us. Not sure. No, I seem to be fine. Except.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're
Oh.
tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious.
I see.
Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Oh no.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide
Kale.
to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so
Visible.
others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this
Oh
month.
no.
I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
All
Oh,
good.
this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby
Oh.
forests. While
Yeah,
meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand.
Okay.
Does that
so
make sense?
is that an halluc hallucination we saw? Is it, or is it a vision?
Very good. Now, answer me this.
Or is
Did
it
you
a
feel
dream?
anything after passing out? Say, any out of body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Yeah, it's definitely an out of body experience. Eee.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Oh, she has. Daenerys
Because
has
these two will
four-leaf
be
clover.
staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, their room is open?
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
But we need to get to Sumeru
No need to be
City.
hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a
it's just a
powerful hallucination,
hallucination.
which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
What?
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again
this
somewhere
is
else.
Daenerys' skill, right?
The rainforest is home to many fierce animals
So
and
his
hazardous
skill is
areas.
like-
If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you
Like
might not
he
be so
throws
lucky. For now,
like a spore?
I suggest you continue taking
a
your medicine
foliage
each day
spore
and avoid
or
wandering
something.
off on your own.
Or
At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
alright.
Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Fire up.
Seriously?
Fire up
We
medicine.
just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
We have a lot to talk.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
That's definitely weird, Paimon. I saw where had it. Body does feel a little weird, but what I mean, I don't think that was a
The
hallucination.
vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could
I
they
really
be?
don't think that's hallucination. It's a vision. When I saw the
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
I don't want to say some stuff, Paimon. Know the thing. Probably wasn't that.
Huh? Do you mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Why?
Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
Oh my god, I'm so sleepy.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Colin!
But that's not far.
All right, next let's see your right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too!
Don't patrol.
Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Are we gonna come with Tanari?
Since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh?
Yeah.
In that case, perhaps Kale
Help
could take
save
you two for a
three
patrol south of
nations.
Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tanari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me. So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Kainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger. Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. We handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven. Paimon, traveler, this way!
I mean, we are.
You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
We have different kinds of stuff. Two different kinds of stuff. Like, cleaning a statue isn't so different at all, you know?
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
Okay, let's switch to no, let's just switch it over there.
This lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
What do you mean wobbly? It's already fallen down. Come on, are you kidding me, Colin?
No problems with this lamp. Good.
Yeah, sure.
The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's
You've
pretty
already
high up there,
touched
isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
Shouldn't be a problem.
I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there. Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like? That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon? Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Yep. You're correct, traveler.
According to what Master has told me, The sages later found the newly born Sumeru Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Siristana. Uh-huh. Then what happened? Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest. Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru? Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But... Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand. No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide
Paimon
something
is
from you.
understanding?
Besides,
What?
I don't consider you two strangers.
That's kinda new, Paimon.
Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Huh?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
How? I mean, how does she know that we know Amber? How? I mean, why would she assume that we're from Mondstadt when Traveler and Paimon doesn't hear anything from Mondstadt? Maybe because it's of the hair? Of either hair color? I think so, but still, it's kind of weird that she has speculation, or she hasn't, or she guesses that we're from Mondstadt. And let's just see. Anyway, Amber, Outrider of the Knights of Favonius.
Yes, that's her.
Oh my.
I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person.
Oh, hey, you need to protect Amber and Collie at all times.
There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's
Oh
heart
my
around her.
God. That sounds just so much like Amber. Oh, and Collie smile, dude. Bro, protect that smile at all costs.
If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and... Sorry.
Oh, you just... I mean, go on. I mean, I can listen to Collie speaking about Amber all day.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Who doesn't like Amber? I mean, if you don't like Amber, I'm so sorry. She's just too precious, man. She's just...
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
Oh no, go on. Go on, go.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Okay, here's Kale's answer.
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's why.
In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Very sweet.
So that's how you knew. Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Genshin Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry. That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them. Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Genshin Archon?
Because we want to meet Dentro Archon.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story. Don't mention it.
How long
We
are
are friends after all,
how long
right?
have we been talking?
Alright, we have a statue to clean. You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Oh my lord. We can just do this. Voila. Voila.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Of course,
The
I kinda know
name
the
does
answer.
seem to fit the statue somehow.
But still, who
Well,
knows?
anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Is there anything mentioned about the statue?
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with
Like
Kale.
if the thing if is yeah, if the icon is new, how the are the people building the statue? Are the people the ones replacing the statue, or a god or a celestial changing the statue? Wait, Kalei just ran off.
Kale, we're back. Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
You didn't even climb, Kalei.
Yay,
Just
food! What kind
loose.
of goodies did you bring?
a flying thingy.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that. I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
Pita pockets, eh?
Whoops!
Oh no.
You dropped it on the ground!
Oh no. Get
Not to
5
worry.
5 second rule.
I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
5 second rule. Oh wait, there's paper, so it's fine.
Paimon
Oh, thank
nearly had a
God.
heart attack there. Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted. You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so
The
you'll be
best
making
thing
your own
Paimon
pita
does
pockets
is
in no
eat.
time. Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too. Oh,
Oh my.
I
No, don't
guess it
point
happens
that out.
from time to time. So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No,
Yeah, I
you've got
guess
the wrong
so.
idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called,
I forgot again. I mean, we've been to the academia.
something? Well, anyway, because Master
my
does a
God.
lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
Speak of it. I'd really like to pet them. Don't. That doesn't. That does sound like something Tainari would say.
Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the
I mean,
sages were not happy about his
Who
responses.
that second option was
Master could
kinda.
obviously have a bright
kinda
future in the
sus.
Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps the locals of the forest and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do? Not. It,
Oh no, I'm sorry.
like I'm
Master
thinking
might
that
have been overreacting
Paimon's
a
just
little.
screaming on Traveler the whole time. Holy shit.
But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why? Is he going to die? It probably started to get under my—
See, I was correct. Oh my god.
Don't
I was
laugh!
correct.
Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
I was correct. I was correct.
Hey! Now even Kali's starting to laugh.
Because
Ugh,
it's funny,
that's it.
Paimon.
Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some Paimonial wrath.
But I'm probably like
No!
I'm
Don't
probably
touch me!
like that guy if. Oh yeah, doesn't want to be touched. Yeah, from the manga.
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just— I didn't mean that.
Oh,
Kale, are you okay? What's the
I
matter?
mean, yeah.
No, I'm— I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharvaville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Wonder if there's more lore. In Pole.
What
Maybe
was
when
up with Kale just
before we
now?
meet,
And why is she in such a hurry all of
before
a
we meet
sudden?
Totori or something.
Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Uh,
Ah, Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
tomorrow. I mean, I have a fucking question. Why is that bridge. Down. Bro, you can't even fix your own bridge. Come on.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Can you close?
Ah, it's you two. I
I
was just
mean-
about to go look for you.
Huh?
The rooms are kinda
Hinari,
open.
what are you doing here?
That wide.
Where's Kale?
How is it even called?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No, no need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself.
Oh, yeah.
I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
And,
So,
yeah,
Kainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
kinda like Amber as well. That she's
Let's
focusing
take this
on
conversation
others rather
elsewhere.
than themselves.
Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Wow, there are a lot of broken bridge around here. Oh my god, bro. Fix your goddamn bridges. Holy sh...
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying
We're
you two
friends,
treated her
so-
with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Why would... I mean,
Yes,
it's not a surprise
it's a
that
disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is
Disease is named
characterized
after
by
a-
dark and
a
hardened scales
person.
that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
Yikes.
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself. With appropriate
For any
treatment,
cure, yeah.
the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar.
Also, you can
Nevertheless,
just stop
Kale's mother still hoped there
temporarily.
was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
Oh, it's
What? The
Dottore.
Fatui?
Ah, it appears you're already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation.
I mean, bro.
Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said
Who
that she had
isn't
been given to
familiar
a
with the
harbinger known
Fatui
as
and
the
their-
Doctor.
Of all the stuffs they did or they're doing, who's not familiar with the Fatui? Okay. I mean, They're very notorious from. So I'm not gonna be surprised.
I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was. However, Kale's
shit, I
days
clicked.
with the
Oh my
Fatui
God.
were anything but pleasant.
Oh my. I'm gonna have to read that in the VOD.
Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Of
Don't worry,
course.
Kainari. We'll take good care of her.
We got her. We're gonna be protecting Polly at all costs.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right. Now that I've told you about Kale's past,
that's
I think I'll head into the
how
rainforest to
bad
find some
Kale
ingredients
is.
needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
I hope we can come along. It's so boring here.
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Kainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Here near the city. Oh wait, it's really not that far from Sumeru city.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic
Oh my.
of flowers with Kainari.
Or any plant or any regarding the forest, Paimon. He'll never stop talking.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this.
we've gathered enough lunar lotuses.
No,
Let's
it's
head
not
back to meet
enough.
Kainari.
Just kidding.
Hey, Kainari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Kainari! Someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Can't you be fast doing things?
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
Oh,
The
yeah,
withering
those
is back?
things.
But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Kainari! Why don't you let us help you?
Yeah, why?
You two have
Yeah,
only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
That's why we need
There's
to
a
help
unique
so we can
type
be
of anomaly
familiar.
that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's
Yeah, we don't have
corrosive
a vision.
effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
Can also control the elements. We're the avatar. Don't worry, we got you. Thought you were the avatar. I might be able to help with this. Don't worry, do that big. Let's not get cocky. Just say I might be able to help.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may
Magic.
not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me.
Rumors? Ah, yeah. Yeah, sure. The rumors are just... Can control
We
the
typically only
elements.
teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna meet someone in the future that tells us or that knows something about us. Why we can we control the elements? Why can we do this stuff and this stuff? We just need to touch the statue and all. No. I mean, we're in the land of wisdom, right?
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the Withering. All right, Traveler. We're going to have to enter that Withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the Withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Yeah, we've been here before. It's the tumors. It's the fucking tumors again.
Thank you.
Oh
But I
god.
must warn you. Don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the
I mean, how
Withering
can
zone, you may
Paimon-
experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside of the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the Withering zone.
Are we just gonna follow this one? Oh wait, never mind. We're gonna hit this, right? No way. Dangers within the Withering Zone. There are other perils within the Withering Zone. Apart from the case, monsters that have been corroded by this environment and fetid foes that grow in the area will attack characters within, causing the heat to accumulate. In addition, the Tumor of the Withering will exhort disciples of Decay to come forth and attack. Those are monsters who have utterly fallen under the influence of the Withering. And have the protection of the Withering against damage. Use Dendrogramma to effectively destroy the shields. Okay, so we're... Thank God we have Colette. I mean, we have also Electrogram. Grana shit. If you do this,
Lightning
do
flash!
this.
Right here. Right
So
now.
yeah, I make a stop. Yeah. Don't we need to clear this at all? Nope. Oh wait, this one. It's this one. Never mind. Yeah. Ouch. I think we need to clear the monsters.
Take this!
Oh, it's
Great
there's
work.
another one.
Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Where's the Electrograna stuff?
Adventure!
Why am I hitting that one?
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Now, destroy the tumors of the Withering.
Wait, never mind. Oh, we're supposed to interact with it. Oh my god.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound
I'm
like
so
we did
stupid on
well,
that
but
one.
why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the Withering Zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that Withering Zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue.
What's corrupting the
But it's
forest?
far more severe than that. The Withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself.
It's kind of
For
weird.
instance, even though we cleared out the Withering Zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? But why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Yeah, is there no way to permanently get rid of the withering?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world.
Leyline?
By the way,
Leyline?
have you heard of Irminsul before?
Are leylines causing the withering? Irminsul. I heard of that before. I think I have.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like
yeah.
the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Massive cavern sounds a lot.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Sumeru Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Sumeru Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
I mean, Irminsul
That's
is
right.
sick?
My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
I mean, shouldn't the forest rangers need more vision holders? Like if only Tainari and Kale are the only vision holders, and Kale is pretty much I would not say useless, but she's more vulnerable in the withering because of her sickness. So isn't that gonna be hard for Tainari since he's the only one that can clear the withering? That's kind of. And if the withering grows at a faster rate, like yeah, I'm pretty sure the forest rangers are gonna have a hard time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad. Oh,
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
what? The bird?
Huh?
Called
What's wrong, Tainari?
This duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, Oh, her?
Oh.
How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
His eyes.
Oh.
Oh my god.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What?
Oh
You mean
god.
she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey,
For-
wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Morse code.
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible.
She's high.
I've got some
I'm
emergency
guessing that she's
rations
high
set
after
aside for
that.
times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
It's a light and refreshing
Huh?
fragrance.
Really? You're not feeling even a little
I
drowsy?
think.
But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was
I used
telling
the
you two
Electro,
about
not
Ermin
the
Sol's ley
Dendro one.
lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't hallucinations. Yeah, we're asking the questions
That's
now.
correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru.
Oh,
Now,
that's
after seeing you in
I see.
action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to
Hey,
hide
respect.
any secrets from you. When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually
So the-
real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more,
That
but it would
answers
be
our-
better
the
if you went to
our
ask
question.
Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried
It's a
talking to her.
different thing now, Paimon.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others.
See, there's a reason why,
Please,
Paimon.
wait here for a moment. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thanks.
I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
But what of Kole, man? What of Kole? Is Kole
Patricia should
fine
still
now?
be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Come on, I need to know if Kole is okay now. Jeez.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Oh my god, this mechanic is so fun and it's so far. It's traveling is so much.
Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
It's coming from inside the cave. Oh, is that a dream catcher or something? Probably. Huh? That's her. Oh, that's her. It's a Pokemon. Uh, oh my god, it's Berry again. No. So we're gonna be hallucinating again, or are we in a dream? Something. Hello? Hello? Wait.
There you are. Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some
But
water
why
first.
didn't you bring water? Oh my god, these guys.
Wait, why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look
Maybe
around.
because of withering Paimon? Or something? Oh, wait, it changed. Wait, did the scenery change?
How'd things out here end up looking like this?
Oh shit.
What happened? And where are we?
There must be a logical explanation for
Really?
this.
Oh,
Question mark.
maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
I think we're in the land of the fairies. Because I'm pretty sure if that thing was that Pokemon we saw as a kind of a fairy thing. Wait, we're in a domain? Or we're in something? Because there's a chest.
Wow, this place is huge.
It's so pretty. Oh, it's so
I knew
pretty.
there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Oh my god, my screen. Happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's move. Oh my god, platform is moving. You will sometimes find bouncy mushroom of these sorts in Sumeru's domain. The reason for which these mushrooms are not one of the Trilakshana creatures are unknown, but must be quite fascinating. I mean, wait, can we hit this with Electro? No, this is not the ones like thing where we can hit it with Electro. Sure. And just jump. Oh no. Oh my god, why oh my lord. Fucking hell. Come on. But I can just do this. So what's the point of... Wait, are there any chests? Because this is a domain, right? There's supposed to be chests. Primeval Rosin in domains. You will sometimes find primeval rosins and sealed paths that respond to them within domains in Sumeru. Collect 3 primeval rosins with these domains to unlock the corresponding path. Oh, so yeah, we're supposed to. Oh, I see, I see. Sure. I think we're gonna go there last. Let's just. Don't think we need those platforms since we can just zip. Oh wait. Oh my. Whoa, this is creepy, man. Oh my. Wait. We're in Azuma.
Huh?
What?
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Oh my god, this domain is so trippy. Chest. Hell yeah, chests. You take those primo gems all day. Oh my god. And we're no, it's a different place again. Oh no, this is the lock the lock area. Hmm. Ah, I see. Oh. Oh, I didn't see that. No, nobody saw that. Nope, nope, nope. Oh my. Wait. Wait, is this a new path? Like, there's there's one here, one here. Monsters.
Right here.
Take this! Halloween Thunder!
More?
Emerge. Right now.
Oh no, 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 no.
Here!
Oh, it's we're what's it called? No, Harry Potter. No, this is a series. This is just a series. Not the Quidditch. Yeah, I'm not really that a fan of Harry Potter, but yeah, sure. Kinda looks like it. Not gonna lie. Yes. Oh. This is creepy as hell, man. Wait. Bro.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
This kinda looks like one of the domains in Inazuma where there is the Shrine Maiden here. test. Uh, 3PS. Fuck. Why are we in an Inazuma domain? And then we're back to dog. Not gonna lie, I'm really fascinated with Sumeru, the environment of Sumeru, or everything so far. What the fuck are you doing here? Bro, what?
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this
Wait,
strange
I don't
place?
have...
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
Wait, I'm... If it's against the Fatui and the Abyss Herald, it's my
Lightning
concern.
Right here, right now. Emerge.
I'm going in!
Right here, right now. Emerge.
Right before his eyes!
Take this!
Oh wait, yeah, I died. Oh my... Yeah, I died. Fuck's sake. Why the fuck did you die?
Right here. Right now.
Let's light it up!
Wait,
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how
why
weak
is his voice like
powerless you really are.
something different here? My journey will not end here.
Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Oh, I mean, we're hallucinating, are we? Aren't we?
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
Well, I think
So sweet.
well, I has well, I have an
The
each.
good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are are you? Anyways, we can talk about this. Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
There's food there. Why didn't you said her she doesn't have any food?
Who is there? Tainari, is that you?
Why are there fruits there?
Huh?
It's
So
okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water.
Oh god, it's so weird.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
No, we did not.
Well,
Okay,
actually,
so
we
it's
didn't bring the fruit.
the
It was over
fairies
here
that
when we
brought
arrived.
there.
We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips.
Yeah, it's probably those
How did
fairies.
you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Is it the little round
Oh?
creature?
So, you're able to see them too?
So yeah.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
Oh.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
Yeah, they just don't want to be seen, or they just don't want to know that they're there. But
Yes,
wasn't
no doubt about
creatures.
that.
Exactly.
By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier.
Oh my god.
Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're up, Traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since
madam.
I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Make some food. Wait, we already have some sweet madam and radish veggie soup. Why are we still making? We can just cook anything. Oh wait, there's another option. Oh my god.
All done! Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already washed it. Oh, it smells amazing! And the box is a nice touch too! Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia!
Oh, it's yeah, the sweet madam is on the box. Oh, you can actually see it. It's so cute. Oh, that's nice.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful. Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the Academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn eel primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power.
Including the mushroom.
Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within
that Kalei
Irminsul,
needed for
we
her
can
materials.
occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
I think you can understand that.
Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions.
Oh
Taking
yeah,
in
because we
any
can
scent
control
similar to
the
the
element,
ingredients of
the
Spiritborn
Dendro
eel would
element,
cause
or
adverse
we're
effects.
closer.
Not to worry, though. It
Yeah.
appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your
means
body should still be
that the power
sensitive
of
to the
this
powers of the
The
Dendro
Dendro
Archon.
is stronger.
But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn eel should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
Well, of course, they're
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing
Quote,
Irminsul
unquote,
for
lie.
answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa! So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risks, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects.
That sounds creepy.
However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Sumeru Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Huh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
Reminds me of the dreams I saw from the Aranara. It was a big chaos. Like, I'm pretty sure. I mean, Hypatia doesn't have the earpiece thing. So, is that the thing that's controlling their dreams? I mean, younger ones also doesn't have those, but Tainari doesn't have it. Play doesn't have it. Amir, I think Amir does, and the other Forest Watcher doesn't have it. Or Forest what? So the only, I mean, Dory and Nilo doesn't have it as well. Only Al Haytham on the trailer has it. That's the one controlling their dreams, because kind of weird.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recalled the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean?
They saw the same thing.
If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
But of course, sure. Thanks, Hypatia.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Yeah, of course. My cooking is great. My cooking is second to none in the world of the
Now
vat.
that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Adventure time!
See, I think this guy doesn't have it as well. This guy doesn't have it as well. Or none of the villagers here in Gandhara village have the earpiece. Oh wait, there's one.
The rainforest climate is far more pleasant than that of the desert.
I am dead on my feet.
You're from Mondstadt, so
I think
never
I'll
mind.
stay here a while.
You don't have it. You don't have it as well.
Our recent catch was great. We definitely have enough for a grand feast.
Kinda weird, don't you think? Or maybe it's mainly from the people of inside the city.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me,
doing his
Sage
best
Kage?
on clearing the withering. Come on.
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
Forever.
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master?
He's mad.
If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Pretty sure.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of
But
my
why didn't we
acquaintances
ask
are researchers.
Hypatia for the first time?
How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information.
That is so...
Asking him might prove
I'm sorry.
worthwhile.
That is so weird.
Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here.
Oh, is it
I'm
the
not sure if it will ever
earpiece?
come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! Oh, but wait, before that...
Yeah, we need...
That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Oh, where's Kale?
These questions.
Kale! We're gonna go now.
I've been waiting for you two.
Aww.
Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
I mean, we'll be back
Don't
to
worry
see you
about
soon.
me. I can take care of myself.
No,
My condition
we
won't be getting in the
insist.
way of my
We
duties.
insist.
I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend. Not
No
some girl that needs your
worries.
sympathy. But I guess now I understand
got
that the most
you.
important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Yes, that's true.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets.
Yay!
I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember?
Food.
My
Recipe
handwriting
for
is a little,
food.
messy, so please
Take
don't
those.
laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
We'll always remember you. In fact, we'll have you join our party.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
No, she's such a cutie. Let's take a picture. Wait. I'll switch to Amber first. Amber, oh me. Amber. Amber. No, Amber. Oh wait, I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Amber. Oh yeah, there she is. Look at camera. No, oh god. Oh no. No, we should look the other way. Come on, Amber. No, okay, that's not a thing. Yay. Oh my god, they look so cute. I mean, like, not to mention red and green suit each other when it's Christmas. You know what? Christmas is the season of giving. You know what's generous is Kalay and Amber. They like helping each other. They like helping others. Supporting others. So fits them very well. Anyway, we're still in Act 1, by the way. There's a dog. Why is the dog following us? Is it part of this cutscene?
City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry,
Yeah,
that
because
won't
we're not
prevent you
wearing
from
this
entering the city.
terminal.
In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal.
God, I'm really
As
in
long
love with
as
the
you are within
Sumeru's
Sumeru's
background
borders,
music.
you may use an Akasha
it's so
terminal to
amazing.
connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so
So why
this
do
is
you
the
need
thing that
books when you
Tainari
have
was
the
telling us
Akasha
about.
system?
It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
You
Here are
already
your
have
Akasha
one.
terminals. Please handle them with care.
You already have one, right? I mean, Tainari gave us already one.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. Ahem. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh yeah, it's so cute. Oh. Sheesh. Oh wait, Paimon has one too.
Whoa.
Oh
Just
my
now,
god, it's
something clicked,
amazing.
And Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know. And bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
And then they just walked out.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything. Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
Maybe because some people, I mean, that personally doesn't have the Akasha system, right?
Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
And also, like, meeting the Archon isn't that common knowledge. So, maybe I'll in there to find more information about this.
Oh, smart idea.
Yeah, that's
But
that's
what are you
better
going
idea.
to ask it?
Why doesn't the Akasha never answer my question?
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something. You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Because the thing is, it's not that easy to, I mean, meet the Archons. So if it's that easy, like, everyone would be asking that question.
Paimon's getting all
I
teary-eyed
mean,
all
if
of a
people's
sudden.
asking that
It
question
feels like
already,
the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope.
Voice of the Akasha. Sorry, Paimon, I stopped it for something. Hear the voice of divine wisdom. Sure. Visit
Let's head
Rohau.
over and have a look.
out for
Hopefully he's at
pickpockets.
home. Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
I think, yeah, he misunderstood us.
Here! This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see. Oh! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So, you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
About the lesser...
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
I believe he won't find it, the answer as well.
Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Oh, she's there.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
I mean, aren't the Archons all a
The
mysterious
Dendro
figure?
Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me. Hey, come on! This is a survival skill at the academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the dirt.
Oh my god, Paimon.
So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
There's still the one other person we know.
Huh? Like who?
Oh my god, Catherine.
Catherine!
Of course.
The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Don't forget that. Yes, we must document everything. How can my own brother say something like that about me?
I still need to grind so I can unlock the what do you call that? Reputation, man. You need to
Ad
grind.
Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon.
But
Understood.
is she
Please
asking
wait.
again for the Akasha system?
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Thanks so much, Catherine.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I wish you two the best of luck.
So will we
look
meet
forward to your
Thea?
exploits in Sumeru.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Rexar we go!
Oh wait, it's not that far. Like I thought it's gonna be day for. But we're gonna be traveling far away. Actually, we're not. I'm just surprised. Oh wait, and
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
Oh, that was fast.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait,
Because I really
seriously?
don't think
That's
that
it?
someone has all met
Afraid so.
Dendro Archon.
The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid.
I see.
It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Me and my friends theorized about that.
Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada.
Yeah. So, yeah, we think of my friend and me and my friends. Some of my friends have theorized that this statement, this sentence that Asfan said, that they only care about the late Greater Lord, because on the trailer, the PV, the animated trailer, Kusanali Nahida said I am the moon, the real sun is long gone. So by the moment she saw it there, I mean she said that, like, why would she say she's only the moon? That means she's just a shadow of the she's just a shadow of the sun. Remember, the moon doesn't shine. The moon has no light of its own. So she's just there, but the people of Sumeru doesn't see her as a light. She's just there. So that means, yeah, we don't care about the lesser Lord Kusanali and only care about his previous
In their
Dendro
eyes,
Archon.
she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
The moon.
Really?
Like, although the moon has...
After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Alright, although the moon has its uses, of course, like gravity. Or, I mean... what you call that thing? Called gravity? Called gravitational pull, right? Like, you know, when it's moon, or I mean, if there's no moon, if it's what am I saying? If it's you know, the tides, it's high tide and low tide, so the moon controls that stuff, and you know what I'm saying.
But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Is there a new request for the academia?
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems.
Still, doesn't the Akasha system like reads information about the traveler that he has already met 3 archons or 3 gods and stuff, so it doesn't, so that not already a good reason that he needs to know?
Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh?
Wait,
Who are you?
it's
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here.
wait,
You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
she's the girl. She's
Oh, I'm
the
sorry.
woman
I forgot to
on the
introduce
PV.
myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Wait, I'm gonna show you something, chat. So this is what I found out on still on the anime on the PV, Sumeru PV. Wait, I'm gonna look it up first. I'm pretty sure she's the girl. So in the anime, or in the Genshin PV of Sumeru, there's a girl beside the traveler where Nilo is dancing. He's that girl. So I have theorized, or so I noticed that in the scene where Nilo is dancing, my theory was correct. Here she is. We're talking to her right now. And I'm kind of surprised.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
Oh my god, it's amazing that
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
Can you, what sort of legend?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you." Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go.
I mean, Kusanali has always been following us or has her eye on us. The moment on the Golden Archipelago.
Story! Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad,
Avatars?
since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Weird.
What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now. Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah,
That's
she
it there.
went that way.
Quick, after her!
What did she do?
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
I don't know.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run. Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
What did she do? Come on. Reveal it to us, game. I mean, we ought to know, right?
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait,
Oh, is this
stand
a
down, Dia.
Oh. Wait, isn't there an Area 1 night? Mercenary, right? But why is
My
she
lady,
doing?
who are these two? They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Oh my god, her VA is so good.
Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going.
Oh my
You've been gone for
God.
so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double?
Oh my
A
god.
triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and
She's
I know
just
what I'm
running
doing.
away from home.
Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to. Because she
Kusanali.
saved me. The love
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
it's
for her is the
Kusanali.
same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only
my
doing
God,
this
but they is
because I
so hot.
respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
My
Thank you,
god.
Dia.
But I don't want to pull
Sorry
for
for being
her.
so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I'll be right back, chat.
Your perspective is just tunnel visioning.
Your theory is just putting the cart before the horse.
Well, your perspective is just tunnel visioning.
So let's see what she has to say.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
That's kind of boring.
Nah,
if
you get
ask
used to
me.
it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Aww. Don't worry about it. We'll pay for our own food.
For ourselves,
We're rich, Paimon. We have million more.
I wanted to try something fancy, but we aren't exactly loaded. Guess Paimon will
Yes,
settle
we
for
are,
something
Paimon.
ordinary.
But we need to save for Triple
How
Crown Collection.
about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry.
Paimon, no.
Paimon will pass.
But you've cooked slimes before. That's right.
What do you have against my slime dishes? Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't
Yeah,
have
that's
to cry.
definitely because Nahida. Oh, yeah.
Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You
But
might
why?
not be
Why
able
would
to understand, but actually,
she care about
I know everything
Dunyarzad?
about you.
There's something's really special about
Really?
her.
Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dinnerzad, is there anything you want? What? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
Wait, Sanal is so...
Can you make my illness go away?
He's so cute. Precious as well.
Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Tevat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Tevat.
Oh.
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Sumeru Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zerus festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zerus festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
I mean, it's the same day.
But that's awful.
I mean...
It is. It's absolutely terrible.
That's hard.
Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zerus festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady, does this friend happen to be Nilu? The one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
That's pronounced as Nilu, not
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face.
Nilu.
It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much. Even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh yeah, that's kind of interesting, you know.
I've got great food.
Oh, there she is.
That everyone can enjoy.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that.
Oh my God.
But everything worked out. She's on our side now.
But Dia, oh my God, Dia.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Truthful. Let's say the truth. Truthfully, no.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Sabzeruz festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably?
Probably.
But don't sweat it.
I think
We've already
the
finished
answer is
renovating
no.
the stage.
Definitely.
Come on, I'll show you.
Oh, that's where Nilo's gonna dance.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Oh. Why didn't anyone come to...
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sabzeruz festival anymore.
And that's sad that the academia doesn't really care anything other
but the
than
more she gave us,
the greater
we
Lord
hired someone to
and
patch up the
something
tree,
about
and we also gave the
things
stage
about
a
knowledge
much-needed makeover.
and wisdom.
The stage is going to be
But
even
they just-
prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
So they just
And I can't wait
disregard
to see you on the
anything.
stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my
Aw.
best for the two of us.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sabzeruz, the most important performance at the Sabzeruz festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sabzeruz festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music,
Some of the gods,
and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
It doesn't sounds somewhat. Yeah, I guess so. It sounds like some.
Huh? Really? Oh, you probably mean because all the gods in this story are no longer alive. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people
Yeah,
compared
that's
to the
amazing.
divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday
And
girl
Nilo's
feels
tattoo is
loved on her
amazing.
special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Patisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Patisaras went extinct after her death.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
The Greater
kinda-
Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real Patisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think?
Of
Interested in the
course.
Sabzeruz festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
That's what we're after, right? So,
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
you sure it's not because you want in on the fun? You sure it's not because you want to watch Nilo dance? It's in the fun, right?
Come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
Well, that's true.
So how about we all attend the Sabzeruz festival together?
Sounds like a plan.
Junior Zod, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I mean, we can do
and we're
both,
all looking
right?
forward to the Sabzeruz festival.
I mean, we can enjoy
We'll take a look around.
take a look around and then think of a good decoration stuff. Oh my god, we're gonna talk to people. No. No way. Hey, ma'am.
Dancing at the Sabzeruz festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too. The Sabzeruz festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Don't tell me that's that girl. Oh my.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an Outlander? Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival.
That's why we're
The best
here.
part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Okay, Farhad.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
Well, that is true.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance.
I love
Two
the
things that the
escape.
Academia doesn't particularly approve of.
Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better
And
than
her
what you'll
hair
find
as well.
elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean,
Oh my
that's what I've heard at least.
She's really interested in that. I really love Daya's design. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. I'm looking respectfully, ma'am. This doesn't look like a prosthetic arm. Like people say it is. Maybe it's just because of the claw thing. Her cape, bro. Her cape is amazing. And her hair. Oh, nope. Can't climb that. My bad.
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course.
Oh,
The
that's
legends
why
say
the-
that the
on the
goddess
tra-
of flowers had
uh,
beautiful horns on her head.
the traveler
So
has
this
a
crown was
flower
made to
crown
reflect
on the trailer. Nilo made it for him.
Dunyarzad,
It's for this
you look
festival.
absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the goddess of flowers herself.
It's amazing.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine. Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
That's cool. Catherine's
Oh,
outside.
hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon. What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Although this is the
Sure.
first time we saw
Standing behind the counter at the
Catherine.
Adventurers Guild doesn't
went out.
require any complicated functions.
But still,
But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day.
wait.
But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Wait, so Catherine said she mentioned Fontaine. So does this Catherine, are all the Catherines the same? Why would you mention about watching Fontaine movie, the same movie and Fontaine day after day, when you're the Catherine of Meru? I'm a little sus, Catherine, but well, we might question it. You're, you're sus the moment we saw you. Or no, the moment we learned about your keyhole and that the Fatui is the one behind. And when you... So...
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
How did... Blessed with the element of
There's
Dendro.
something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Wait, is it because of the Akasha system?
Hey, Dia! What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious? We'd love that!
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Sounds like a plan! Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia!
Shoots is the best stall in the whole...
Citadel of Regzar. Oh, this one.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's
Someone
paying.
got caught.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Yep, that's a blush if I've ever seen one.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord. Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru.
Yeah.
You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river.
Been there,
The
done
Academia's
that.
grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Why should we I think.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the
Interesting,
Homayani
so-
family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City.
Oh,
There
so
are
there are
even some
different kinds
extremists
of
who go
Eremites.
around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. The Scarlet
Oh my
King's
God.
been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too,
I mean,
last one!
those informations are very
Since we've
valuable.
gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Of course, don't worry.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
Your eyes are so cool as well. Oh wait, we can do the quest now. Collect, so cute. It's a new camera. That's cool. Oh wait, is this the quest where we need to take pictures? So anyway, guys, oh my god, it's so tight. We've had a lot of progress in the Sumeru story quest. 3 hours or 3 hours into the story quest, and it's so long. We're still on Act 1, Chapter 3, Act 1, so we still have a long way to go. So tomorrow would be a very special day. Oh. It's Gio Mommy's birthday today. It's Ningguang's birthday, and which is surprisingly also my birthday as well. So me and Ningguang share the same birthday together. And yeah, so for this okay, so recap, we've already met four vision holders of Sumeru. The first one we met is Kale and Tainari. So and then on Sumeru City we've already met Nilo and Dea. So in Port Ormos tomorrow we would be probably meeting Alhaitam and Dory because they're introduced. I mean, they were on the trailers. They are said to be from Port Ormos. So let's expect to meet them tomorrow. And I'm surprised that this quest is so long. 3 hours in and we're still on Act 1. Although the story is amazing so far. And it really is, or Sumeru really is proving that it is the nation of knowledge and wisdom, because it's all about lore. The lore of Sumeru is so rich. So we know about condition of Kale, what happened to her, to her childhood, to her past. So we met Tainari and why he chooses to be forest ranger, and Nilo and Dea. I'm very surprised. The lore is very rich, and we've confirmed some of the theory crafters, the lore theorists, that some of the people from the academia and from Sumeru City doesn't really care about Lesser Lord Kusanali and all this stuff, and the Arenites. Well, anyway, if you like the video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Well, I'll see you again on the next video. Bye bye. And chat. This is the end of the stream. So again, see you again tomorrow. Please be sure to check out my socials. And be sure to check out our Discord. Be sure to hang out with the awesome people at Discord. And I'll see you again tomorrow for the next-ish part of the Sumeru story quest or Archon quest. And probably we'll be doing first the free Kale event before doing this Archon quest. Well, that's it. See you again tomorrow. Tomorrow's a very special day. Be sure to hang out. Be sure to come here. We stream Genshin Impact again. I don't know if it's gonna be every single day. I promise I'll do my best that I can to cater to you guys. Anyway, bye bye.